Hey guys, David here. It is Tuesday morning. It is probably about 6:30 or so, and I'm here at the coast. And just came out this morning. Got up pretty early, about 6, and decided to come over. And I was just going to go to the car and smoke my pipe for a few minutes, but in the parking lot. But there was a couple. They were on the second floor, and they were just kind of standing on the balcony up there in the hotel room, looking directly down at my car. So I didn't want to sit there and smoke my pipe. So I drove just about a mile or so from the hotel, and I'm on Moonstone Beach here, which is where a hotel is at. And decided to come and do my morning devotional and stuff here, parked in the car alongside the Bethel coast at the side of the road by the beach. So I'm here. It's a beautiful morning. It is overcast, a lot of clouds. The ocean this morning looks gray, but it's beautiful. I'll take a picture here in a minute so you can see what it looks like. In fact, let me do that right now. So you can see the ocean there. I'm parked here by the side of the road on Moonstone, and it's a beautiful area there. There's a little walking path along the coast there, but you can see the ocean there. It's, like I said, fairly gray this morning, but it's beautiful. I can hear the birds chirping, and very peaceful and calm. I saw one other person sneaking out of his hotel room vaping. He walked over across the street and went over there towards the edge there to smoke it, to his vaping, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, he's over there vaping somewhere. So I said good morning to him as he walked by. He told me he was having a fantastic morning, which is great. Anyway, so yeah, very peaceful here. So thought I'd just do a little video to say hi to you guys. Smoking some Haunted Bookshop and just one of my little $20 Baroncini pipes. I brought a couple of these with me. They're easy to pack, easy to toss around, and I pre-packed a couple of pipes. So last night, for a few minutes, I went out in the car and had a quick smoke, and then this morning, so I wouldn't have to mess with packing them in the dark and all that. Kind of snuck out of the hotel room without waking my wife this morning. She wanted to sleep in a bit, so it gives me some time to come over, smoke my pipe, and enjoy some quiet time. Well, just wanted to say hi, guys. Not much else to talk about right now. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope you have a great week. And I'll probably check it again soon. Talk to you all soon. Love you all. Bye. After I made that initial part of the video, I forgot something I was going to talk about for a few minutes, which I thought was kind of funny in a strange sort of way. Yesterday, we were driving over here from Bakersfield to Cambria. We were almost here. We were like a mile away from, a couple miles away from Cambria. And came around a corner, and there were about 4 or 5 cars in front of me, and there was a CHP on the side of the road. I was going 62 and a 55, so I wasn't speeding that much, but as I went by, I kind of course, slowed down a little bit, but all of a sudden, the CHP officer pulls over, or pulls out, follows me for about a mile, and then starts flashing his lights, so I thought, oh, crap. I didn't realize I'd get you for going 6 miles over the speed limit. Well, by that time, I slowed down to the speed limit, 55, so I pulled over. Amy just kind of laughed because she always tells me to slow down and everything, and she keeps me on the straight and narrow when I'm driving, mostly because she's fearful for whatever. Her vision is very low, so she's very sensitive to driving. She worries a lot about in driving. I mean, we go to LA and she's a nervous wreck, you know. She's white knuckling it the whole way. It's fearful. She's fearful because she can't see well, and seems like cars are going really fast, zooming around us, and she stays on me a lot, you know, to whenever I do anything. I've got a sensor in my car. If you drift even a little bit, it'll beep at you. So I turn that off usually. But anyway, so the CHP officer basically comes to the window. He said, "You know I'm pulling you over?" And I said, "I have no idea." He said, "Well, someone placed a 911 call and said that this car was swerving a lot, and so that's why I'm pulling you over." And I kind of laughed and said, "Really? Swerving a lot?" And I told him, I said, "Well, my wife here would basically really let me know if I was swerving," and I wasn't. So he said, "Well, someone reported you." So he asked me to take my sunglasses off and look up and all this stuff. Basically, he was checking to see if I had been drinking, and, which I hadn't. I don't even drink. Once in a while, I have 1 ounce of my scotch that I got for my retirement present from work, but I've probably had about 3 ounces of that since I got it. So anyway, but I hadn't done anything. So he said, "Okay, you're free to go, but just, you know, be careful and stuff." And I think to myself, well, I'm glad that people are watching and vigilant and all that sort of thing, you know. And so I said thanks, but I left. But after he pulled away and I pulled away, I was thinking, who in the world would place a 911 call with me swerving? Because my wife, like I said, she would have let me know had I been swerving. And the only thing I remember is when I was going around one curve, I went over the line, the center line, just to, you know, for a split second. But I thought that was really weird that someone supposedly made a 911 call on me for driving recklessly or for swerving. So I was thinking, did someone actually call? Would they really do that, you know? Or is he just making up something because he's just spot checking people, which is, you know, understandable, but I know they have to have a reason to pull you over, basically. And so I thought that was kind of weird that he'd pull me over and check me for, you know, lucky he didn't give me a sobriety check on the side of the road, make me get out and walk a straight line, all that sort of thing. But I just thought it was really weird that he pulled me over with that. So I just wanted to add that to this video, guys. So whatever. I guess I'll be more vigilant in the future not to ever cross the line, which normally you don't do anyway. But anyway, just thought I'd tell you guys about that and add that to this video. Thanks, guys.